Considering the fact that just had a new coach, Nuno Espirito.
You mean they should win away from?
Yes, they should win away from home. Leeds United will be home. So who do you think is going to win the match?
What I'm thinking is, I think the match might end in a draw because they both have bad
Start. Yes.
bad stats. But as you said, is either West Ham should win away from their home
Yes.
or it will end as a draw.
Well, we should end as a draw. Let's not dwell on that too much. And also, the next match of the day will be on Saturday. The first match on Saturday should be Chelsea FC versus Sunderland. To me, I think it's going to be a very tough match, not to lie.
Yes.
A very tough match for Chelsea. A real test for them. Considering the fact that their last match, Chelsea, they won. And let's also talk about the red card issue with Chelsea. Do you think that is becoming an issue now? In their last three EPL matches, they've been refusing red card. So do you think that is going to affect their match against Sunderland? Should you be looking forward to them receiving another red card?
Like we said in the previous prediction that we have made, the preview that we have made, that the team that Chelsea will be facing now will be looking forward to them to, since they are consistent in getting the red card.
Yes.
They want to frustrate them to have the red card.
Of course.
But the issue of this Sunderland versus Chelsea, what I just have to say about the match is that Sunderland, in history, before they came back to
the EPL
EPL again, they really dealt with Chelsea. Let me just say it that way. And to be a tough match because they have physical player and Chelsea have more young player.
Even though their last match was 2017 and Chelsea defeated them 5-1.
But I believe Chelsea is going to win the match. Chelsea is going to win.
Well, Chelsea all the way on. To me also, I believe Chelsea is going to win the match. And away from that, let's also talk about Newcastle United versus the London side, Fulham. Newcastle, they've been on good form. Even though we thought the beginning of the season is going to be tough on them, with the fact that they sold their star man Isak to Liverpool and they replaced him with Watford. And so far, Nick has been a very, very good player for them.
The way we are seeing things, the way we see things at times, it is not the way things are working.
Yes.
Because the way
it's actually unpredictable.
The way Isak left the team, and we are like, Newcastle is going to fall. Actually, they failed at some time when they are using Gordon as a striker. But this Watford, fantastic player.
Watford, wow,
fantastic player.
Interesting. So, and the tallest player in EPL. That's on record. Yeah. And Fulham, they've been playing good, but they've not been getting the results. What do you think is happening with that team? They've been playing fantastic. They've been playing well, but they've not been getting the results.
I think their striker Raul
Jimenez
is in injury at the moment.
He's against Arsenal.
Yes.
He played. Match of the day is going to be Manchester United versus Brighton. Manchester United versus Brighton. Brighton against Manchester United. They know how to defeat Manchester United. They know how to win them. And Manchester United, considering the fact that they won their last match against Liverpool, do you think that is a wake-up call? Probably Manchester United, they are back to their winning form.
Yes. There's one thing about Manchester United and Chelsea.
When they are facing big team, they give their all.
Oh, yes.
They give their all, as in all.
They try their best to.
But what I would just say about this Manchester United team, I will not say it's their stop of losing matches. Because if you watch that match very, very well, the match they play against Liverpool, Gakpo hits the bar, the woodwork like 3 times.
I was even expecting Liverpool to win the match.
So the better team lost the match. But congratulations to Manchester United.
At least
they won the match. At least it's a football
match.
Even
after they conceded, they kind of find a way.
And fantastic goal for Harry
Maguire. Harry Maguire.
I'll be going for Manchester United to win at their home or the match will end at draw.
In draw. Wow. To me, I think it will end in draw. I don't want to give it to because Brighton has a good. I think they have a good record against Manchester United 2 seasons ago to this moment. Manchester United have been finding it very difficult to defeat Brighton and over. And also away from there to the next match, Brentford versus Liverpool FC. Brentford decent stats. I think they lost 1-0 to Man City. The last match they played against Man City, they lost 1-0. And Liverpool, They lost 3 matches in a row. 3 matches in a row. To me, I think it's going to be a very tough one. A retest for Liverpool. Even though I'll give it to Liverpool. What do you think is going to happen in that match? That man.
Without any like protesting any points, I'll be going for Liverpool to win the match.
Liverpool all the way.
to win the match.
Liverpool. And let's talk about Liverpool's coach and Slot. I think this man has been showing no sign of accountability so far, despite the money spent. This is the Premier League. You can't lose 3 matches of Premier League in a row and feel as if it is nothing.
What I'll just say about Ancelotti is that he has won the Premier League.
And the pride is there that I came the first season
And I won.
So let's just see. Let's. I will not say we are looking forward to his downfall, but when pride is too much, as we have seen in football, there will be a downfall. And it's like I read one news online. I don't know if it is a rumor. He said the match they won against Frankfurt in the Champions League is their better match that they have played. That the ball is always on the air, that the ball is not good or something. For a coach to be saying that kind of thing.
That is what I said.
So
no sign of accountability.
Let's just wait. Let's
Giving
wait and
excuses.
see.
Well, we'll wait and see Brentford against Liverpool, even though we are going to be giving Liverpool all the way. And let's see what Liverpool is going to do coming the rest of the season. And to the next match of the day, on Sunday, the first match, Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. A very tough match is going to be, considering the fact that the two teams, they are on form. Let's not dwell on that too much. With Arsenal fantastic start, what do you think is going to happen? Let me start from you.
With Arsenal, I think let's take it back to the Champions League.
Yes.
Arsenal has been in the best form, from the Premier. Arsenal is
I think the most complete team so
At
far.
the moment,
Yes.
Arsenal is topping the Premier League table now.
Yes.
While Liverpool is the second, and also I think Crystal Palace should be still at the top 4 of the Premier
yes.
League.
No, not at top 4. Top 4. 8.
Eight of the
Yes.
Premier League table.
Yes.
But then with the good start of Crystal Palace and Arsenal, but there's no, if I'm like be biased saying that Arsenal is not going to win the match, just like being biased, I'll be giving Arsenal straight winning. But nevertheless, Crystal Palace can still.
Yes, they have what it takes to turn things around.
Exactly.
They only lost against Everton, and that was a very slight.
But I'm going for.
And their last match against Bournemouth was very
going
tough
for
one
Arsenal.
also. Yes, same with me. Arsenal all the way, no bargain. And also the next match, Aston Villa versus Manchester City. Aston Villa's a steady start so far this season. I think they are trying to look as a real threat now, a real and title contender. And not to forget, Aston Villa also. I think so far they've been trying to get their form back. They are steady now. It's going to be a very tough one, considering the fact that they're also playing at home.
It is very funny.
That Aston Villa is going. Aston Villa is not a threat for Man City at all.
Okay.
Based on the match they played, I think Conference League, they play with the team go ahead, and the team won them. It is
One go ahead.
Like it is the Man City is going to win the match with at least 5 goals. Because
Five goals.
5 goals. Because Aston Villa are not playing. I don't know. Maybe they know how to play the.
Right from time, Aston Villa doesn't even play fantastic football. Their own is just.
I don't know if they know how to play European competition very well. But for that team, that go ahead team, that is the name of that team. The name of the team is Go Ahead.
Go ahead.
And they won Aston Villa.
Wow. That's actually a good fact to consider. But this is the Premier League, and Aston Villa, they won their last 3 matches. They even though won Tottenham Hotspur. So let's see what's going to happen that match. Either it is going to be a tough one or not. And also the next one, Bournemouth versus Nottingham Forest. No bargain. I'll give it to Bournemouth all the way. They're on good form, Antonio Semenyo.
Yeah. I will not be giving the full win to
Bournemouth.
Bournemouth.
They're playing at home.
And this is the reason why.
Nottingham Forest just won their first match in 8 games in the in the Europa competition, and almost everybody now are saying that the Nottingham Forest player wants that coach.
This Tottenham coach, what is his name?
Ange Postecoglou.
They want him out because they played very well in the Europa League.
Wow.
So, and they have a new coach now,
Yes.
and they want to play very well. I think Nottingham Forest is going to. Is either the match is going to end a draw or Nottingham Forest to win.
Let's not talk down on Bournemouth.
I'm not talking down on them, but then I'm giving my belief this weekend to Nottingham Forest.
Well, let's not dwell on that too much. And to the next match of the day, Wolves versus Burnley. Burnley has been very, very poor. Considering the fact that they just promoted to the Premier League from the Championship. So I'll give it to Wolves. Wolves, they've been there. They know how to play the Champions League. Even though they are started. Wolves of the way, no bargain. And also the last match of the day, Everton versus Tottenham Hotspur. Everton playing at home. It's going to be a tough one. Let's say, I think it will end up in draw. To me, I think it will end up in draw. Tottenham, they have been there. Their form so far has been fantastic.
The last match, Man City played with Everton.
Yeah.
Grealish did not play based on the loan deal.
Loan, yes.
So I believe this week Grealish is going to play, and they are going to step up their game.
Okay.
I think they're going to win Tottenham because Tottenham has been playing.
They make mistakes as in clumsy mistake, and they even lost their last match against Aston Villa, not expected. So and thank you very much for joining us. That is going to be the end of our prediction and our analysis this week, and see you next week.
And never to forget
To subscribe,
share and like our videos.
Thank you very much.
Vamos!
Thank you. And welcome you to another edition of our Talk Sports on Black Man channel. And I still remain your host, Virtue, and I have here with me my guest.
Hello viewers, I'm King Patra by name.
King Patua, and also
I'm Blackman.
Black Man. And thank you very much. With my guest here, we will be analyzing, predicting, and saying a lot of things about what's going to happen in the coming EPL Premiership. And do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Viewers, the first match we'll be looking at is Bournemouth versus Fulham. This is going to be a very interesting week. Very interesting week ahead. Let me start from Patra here. With the home side, Bournemouth's performance so far this season, they've performed well. Anthony Semenyo, very good game. Do you think they stand a chance to win against Fulham?
Yeah, I think Bournemouth are going to win this game.
Against Fulham?
Yes, because the only loss this season has been against Liverpool.
Yes.
And if you look at Fulham has never won, and this season they have not won any away game.
Yes.
This season.
And they lost their last match against I think Aston Villa. Yeah, the Bonanza team. They won their last match against Aston Villa.
So I think Bournemouth are going to win.
I think it's 3-1 or so.
Yeah, 3-1. No, it was a defeat. Sorry. Yeah, they defeated Fulham. Aston Villa won Fulham.
Yeah, they won Fulham 3-1. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Bournemouth all the way, and Blackman, what do you think is going to happen in that match?
And before I would say anything about the match, I want to give a shout out to Fulham because they celebrate Nigeria at 65.
Oh yeah, with our boys. A shout out to Fulham FC.
So,
yeah, very good one.
And Fulham is playing very, very well. But this Bournemouth team, we should not say Bournemouth. We should just say around their home soil. They have been playing very, very well. So
even though they drew their last match,
I'll be giving Bournemouth to win at their home.
Okay, Bournemouth all the way from our viewers against Fulham. And the next match will be Leeds United versus Tottenham Hotspur. Leeds' best start so far this season, they've been bad, they've been clumsy. I don't think they stand a chance, or do you think they stand a chance against the steady team of Tottenham Hotspur?
I think the match should end in draw. Because if you look at Tottenham's last 3 games,
yes,
it has been draw. Their last 3 games, and Leeds,
even their Champions League.
Yes, they are including their Champions League game.
Their
Yes.
Premier League games, their last Premier League games has been draw.
No, 2 draw. Their last
No,
Premier
3
League
draw.
2 draw.
3 draw.
They drew against Brighton Hanover and also against Wolves. And their last draw should be the third draw should be
that is
Champions League. Yes, that's 3 draw. 3 draw in a row. Yeah.
So and Leeds, when it comes to top 6 games, they're always stubborn. When they're facing top,
they have that.
6, they're always stubborn.
Top 6 team.
So I think this game will end in draw too.
In draw.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a very tough one. Blackman, putting into consideration Tottenham Hotspur EPL performance.
Tottenham has good start from the beginning of the
Champions performance rather.
Champions League performance.
Yes.
The Champions League performance. Actually, I don't know the team Tottenham faced.
They drew.
I don't know the team they faced, but later when I get to know the team is when they are leading Tottenham in the match.
Oh yeah.
So that is when I joined the match and I see that the team is a good
Bottom
team
names.
the Champions League.
Yeah, this is not.
But nevertheless, I'm giving my win to Tottenham. Tottenham is going to win the match.
Well, nevertheless, Tottenham all the way against Leeds United. And also the next match we'll be looking at will be Arsenal versus West Ham United. Another London derby. We all know the West Ham United, their clumsy start, their bad start so far this season. And Arsenal, their performance with their strong squad. Arsenal all the way, what do you think?
Arsenal all the way. Arsenal all the way.
Arsenal all the way, no bargain.
Both teams to score.
From both teams
to score.
Okay, probably a goal from the both team. Well, let's see. So you are saying Arsenal doesn't? You don't think they are going to claim Arsenal? They are going to win, but they are not going to clip a clean sheet. Okay, good one there. And what do you think?
We all know that West Ham just had new coach.
New coach, yes. Oh, Nuno Espirito.
Yes, but then we all know that Arsenal is playing good football at this time. But when there's new coach in EPL, you know the coach wants to step up and he wants like give us the new coach vibe.
Yes.
But nevertheless, I'll still be going for Arsenal to win.
Arsenal all the way. Even with the inclusion, despite the inclusion of West Ham United new coach, they still doesn't have a chance against Arsenal FC. And away from that, the next match, Manchester United versus Sunderland. A tough match. Manchester United, they lost their last match. Heavy defeat was a very heavy defeat. And also Sunderland, they've been performing good. They've been performing well so far in the English Premier League. With Manchester United playing at home, do you think they are going to defeat Sunderland?
I read something yesterday that this is the 50th game for Ruben Amorim.
Okay.
And the 50th game, and the past 5 United coaches, they all lost their 50th game.
Wow.
So I think
history is going to make it.
Yeah.
History will repeat itself.
I think Sunderland will win this one.
Sunderland will win. Okay, away from the history part, let's talk about the performance. Sunderland, a very good side. Yeah, their form. A very good side.
So if you have watched Sunderland match, they have many black players here. Their physicality is very, very, and that Manchester United team, I don't know their problem. I don't know if it is the board, if it is the coach or the player.
It's everything.
The team has been
stabilized.
Exactly.
And also, let me chip in something. Sunderland, 2 of their players, they are nominated for English Premier League Player of the Month. 2 of their players, Granit Xhaka and one other player. I don't remember.
Xhaka. A team like that signing Xhaka, a very, very experienced player.
And so far he has been fantastic for them.
So,
well, Sunderland all the way.
I will be giving Sunderland all the way. Okay. But I will see, no matter how Man is performing so bad at their home.
Yes, at their home.
I believe Man is still going to win the match.
Wow. Man is still going to win the match from Blackman and from Sunderland.
Like home and away again. No.
This is English Premier League. The intensity is there.
Look at Chelsea Brighton now. Look at Chelsea Brighton.
Oh yeah, we are still coming to that.
The red flag.
Yeah, the red flag. Oh wow. Let's not talk about that one. And also on Sunday, the first match, Aston Villa versus Bournemouth. Let me say, Aston Villa, is this the end of their bonanza? Because they won their last match against Fulham, despite the fact that they performed very, very not too good. Yeah. Fulham actually performed well, but football happens. They won 3-1 against Fulham.
And Fulham striker,
yes. Jimenez was injured. Was injured in that match. So let me start from Patra. Aston Villa Burnley. What do you think is going to happen in that match?
You said maybe it is the end of their bonanza.
Yes, they've been giving different bonanza.
I don't think they are giving bonanza because in their last month they only lost once, and that was during Carabao Cup against Brentford. They only lost once.
The reason why we said that was that they so far this season in their last 6 matches, I think the last 5 matches they drew 2, they lost 2, and the only one they won was against Fulham United.
That's their first.
That's their first win.
If you are talking about bonanza, I will even choose Chelsea over Aston Villa. I will even choose Chelsea over Aston Villa because September,
Yeah.
they lost once. All their Premier League game, they got to a point.
Okay.
Maybe
Yes.
3 points or 1 point. They got
At least out
something.
of every match is.
They got something. So I'm backing Aston Villa to win because Burnley
Villa to
are not
win.
in form.
Well, that is actually a very good point
They
there.
lost
Yes.
5-1 to Manchester City.
Yes, that is
Burnley,
Burnley. Burnley.
yeah.
They lost 5 matches. Their last match so far, they only won 1. They lost 3 and they drew 1. So let's say Aston Villa all the way.
With his point that he gave, I think it's convincing to go for
Aston Villa all the way, no bargain. That's a good one there. And also away from that to the next match, Everton versus Crystal Palace. This is going to be a very tough match ahead. A very tough one. Considering the fact that Everton so far this season they've not been bad. With the inclusion of Jack Grealish, they've been good. And Crystal Palace, the only team undefeated so far this season. So what do you think is going to happen considering all these facts?
Let me say, consider the fact that Everton are at home.
Yes, they are
I
too.
think it will be a draw game.
Wow. They end up in draw.
Yeah.
What about you?
in the video we have made, he said there's not like home.
Yeah,
He said there's home game. That's what we're going to. We still have to consider the fact that
Is that double standard?
that we are in EPL.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
There are times home will work, at times it will not work.
Yes.
Everybody will not be like Chelsea.
It's not only Chelsea.
Everybody will not be like
Even Man yourself.
Even United.
Even Man
Exactly.
City.
Even City.
That is the
Liverpool, Crystal Palace.
reason
Who was at home?
that is the reason why this
Liverpool was home.
that is the reason why this show is being made, so that we can just talk, and we know that any game can just happen, and
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
so
This is the EPL.
this is
Anything
EPL.
can
But
happen.
at the end of the day, I'm going for Crystal Palace because that guy is, and what they play against Liverpool too. If they are all their
Okay,
chances
I
are
think
highlighted,
they were at home. Crystal Palace was at home.
yes,
Okay,
if what they play
against
against Liverpool, if all their chances is converted, I think the British record will be.
What they play against Liverpool also matters.
Yes,
Yes.
they performed very well.
Apart, what I'm trying to say is that what they play against Liverpool matters because they will have played all their strengths out.
Okay.
All their strengths out against Liverpool.
And
They are facing Everton. Maybe they will got
They
tired.
also played
After that, they played EFL
Conference
League.
League again.
So
Oh,
they
wow.
will
That is another good factor.
They'll
But
be
then
tired.
I will still be going for Crystal Palace.
Tired legs. I think this is actually the first time, the first season they'll be playing 3 matches playing in the EPL Domestic League and also playing in the European Championship. So it is going to be a very tough one for them. That's it. And also not to forget Mateta. I don't think this is his first France call up.
I know the topic.
Considering his performance, he has been called up. That's just
If I'm going to give Mateta based on my fantasy, I don't like the guy.
based on fantasy, but
He
based on,
has been in my team since this, but it's not adding to my point.
but based on his performance,
I don't know.
last match performance against Liverpool.
Only one shot to the keeper that hit the post. We should not be celebrating that.
But he's now been called up. Well, let's not drill on that. And the next match, Newcastle United versus Nottingham Forest. Let's put into consideration Nottingham Forest, their EPL match, their Champions League match. They defeated their opponent 4-0. Fantastic performance that match. And also Nottingham Forest. Ever since the appointment of Ange Postecoglou, the team has been the shadow of their old self. They have not been performing so far in the EPL. What do you think is going to happen in that match, Patrick?
I'm rooting for Newcastle to win.
Newcastle all the way, no bargain.
Newcastle.
Nottingham Forest doesn't even stand a chance against Newcastle. What about you, Blackman?
I don't want to stay without Nottingham Forest because they have been playing stupid game. Because the game they played against this side in the Europa.
The Europa League performance.
Yes, it's just total rubbish.
Okay.
Newcastle is going to win the match.
And they lost their last EPL match against Sunderland.
Newcastle is going to win.
Newcastle all the way. Well, and away from that, Wolves versus Brighton. Hey, Wolves, bottom of the league. Their performance so far in the English Premier League has been very, very, very bad. Nothing we can write home about, considering compared to their last season performance. And also Brighton, their last win, they won their last match against. That should be they won their last match. So what do you think is going to happen against Chelsea? Thank you very much for reminding me. So what do you think is going to happen against that match? In that match, rather, Wolves United versus Brighton.
I think Brighton will win for sure. Brighton will win. Wolves have always been conceding
Yes.
every of their match.
And not to forget, Wolves are playing at home.
Does not matter. So
Home
Brighton to win.
advantage. Brighton
Brighton
all the way,
all the
Brighton
way.
to win. Blackman, what do you think?
I do not know. Maybe it's because of the red card Chelsea had against
Like
Brighton.
that give Brighton.
That gave them the win. I don't know if.
Well, you
But
know,
if we are going to consider the fact that they played like that against Chelsea, especially their striker Welbeck.
Welbeck, the experience is
the
there.
way he used to
well
convert
experienced.
any big chance you see, the way he used to convert it, I will be going for Brighton.
Brighton all the way. No chance at all for
They have a
Wolverhampton.
very bad start this season.
Okay, and also to the next match, Brentford versus Manchester City, the Pep Guardiola team. Brentford last win was against Manchester side. That is
win.
Manchester United. A big win. Yeah, a big win. Let's say they are informed. And also Manchester City, their last match in UEFA Champions League, they drew their last match. I think it's going to be a tough game. What do you think is going to happen in that match? Brentford versus Man City. Man City will win all the way.
But Brentford will score.
Brentford
It's a
will
very tough
score.
match.
Yes, it's going to be a tough match.
So Brighton Man City to win.
Wow. And also, Blackman, considering Erling Haaland's performance so far, his form,
My captain.
your captain.
My captain. But the thing I'm going to say about the match is Guardiola is going to suffer in the match.
Yeah.
Even
Playing
if,
against Brentford.
even if Man City is going to win. And I want to say
Oh,
I want to say something about this Brentford team. I don't believe they can be playing at this even at this level after the player they sold. They are doing very, very well.
Even their coach.
Yes, but Pep Guardiola is going to win the match.
Pep Guardiola all the way, even after Brentford, they defeated Manchester United, their last EPL match. Pep Guardiola all the way, Man City all the way. And thank you very much for joining us. That's going to be the end of this week's session. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share to our YouTube channel for you to gain more or to see more of our content. Thank you and join us next week. Vamos! Match week 4 of the English Premier League. And welcome you all to another segment of Talk Sports on Blackman Channel. And today I have my amiable guest with me here. On my left hand side here, I have mention your name, please.
Thank you, my amiable host.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me here today. I'm Reto Sport by name.
Reto Sports. You can hear him. Reto Sports. That is one of our analysts and a very, very good one. And also on my right hand side here, I have
I'm Blackman. Thank you for having me on this show.
our black man. And now these are the match week 4 prediction of the English Premier League. The first match, Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest. Reto, what do you think?
Well, I would love to back Arsenal. Although Ange is a very good coach and you can't take what he has achieved in his career away from him. Sure.
Yes.
Understand. So, but still, due to the new team and with the kind of profile of player he have on his hand now, so I'll still go for Arsenal
Arsenal.
scoring more than 2 goals.
Okay, Arsenal scoring more than 2 goals. And black man, what do you think?
I'll be going for Arsenal because the issue of coach this Nottingham Forest faced in this recent transfer that they sacked their coach.
Okay.
I'll be going for
No,
Arsenal.
Espirito, yeah. All right, Arsenal all the way. And the second match of the day will be Bournemouth versus Brighton. Reto, what do you think? Quick one.
I think Brighton should. Bournemouth will have upper hand.
Okay.
in the game
Yes, sure.
Due to their form, although they've already sold most of their defenders and all, but still they have a key man performing well now, which is Antonio Semedo.
Semedo,
So I think the match should be in favor of Bournemouth.
And black man, with the form of Antonio Semedo, what do you think?
With the form of Semedo, I'll be going for Bournemouth.
Bournemouth.
But then about this Brighton team, they have been losing at least how many matches have they lost now?
They lost 1, drew 1, and won 1.
So with this, I think they need 3 points, and they want to turn up their game against. They want to build up their game against.
And they are still playing away
against
from home.
Bournemouth.
Yeah.
They are playing away from home.
So
Okay.
I'll be going for a draw.
Okay, that's a good point there.
I'll be
A
going
draw.
for a
And also the third match of the day will be Crystal Palace versus Sunderland. After the absence of Eze and the rest of the player from Crystal Palace, what are you going to give? What do you think will happen in the match?
It will be a tough match for Crystal Palace due to the addition of Sutherland, Adinga, and the experience of
Granit Xhaka.
Yes, sure.
And I think they've already had 6 points
Yes.
from their possible 9 points so far. So
Yes.
it will be a tough match for Crystal Palace.
And Blackman, what do you think?
Anyway, I'm actually rooting for Sutherland. I'll be seeing it in any video I'm making until they drop the form they are playing. And they have been signing, I think they signed up like 14 to 20 players
Yes.
after their promotion from the
Yes.
the championship. So I'm rooting for them. So it will be a tough match for Crystal Palace.
For
Anyway.
Crystal Palace, and they are not even in form. Well, away from that, and also Everton versus Aston Villa. With the clumsy start of Aston Villa, Rachel, let me start from you. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think Aston Villa have the chance to come back?
I don't think there will be any comeback or any magic in this game.
Yeah.
Because if you compare the form of Everton and Aston Villa now, Everton are above them.
Yeah.
But with the little
Everton so far.
addition they make on the deadline day with Jadon Sancho and all,
Yes.
you might have little chance of the game.
Okay,
You
okay.
understand?
Yes.
But you can't just put them on the same table like this. But Everton are wide above them currently. Let me say Everton have the chance to score more than a goal.
Okay. And Blackman, not to forget the inclusion of Jack Grealish from Man City for Everton. Do you think they stand a chance against Aston Villa?
Yes, with Grealish experience before, even in his former club before Man City. What's the name of this club? Is it
Manchester City.
Is it Aston Villa?
Yes, Aston Villa.
He
Yes.
has been playing very, very well. I think the Grealish we are saying Aston Villa is the one we are
He
saying
was
now.
the key man for them then.
He's the one we are saying now
Yeah.
in this Everton as even as a lone player. He has made like four assists in 2 matches. So with Grealish assists and the way the striker have converted their chances, I think Everton is going to win the match.
Well, away from the wake-up call of Jack Grealish, let's begin that. And also, Fulham versus Leeds City. Fulham, they finished their league, the last season they finished in a very, very good form. And this season they've been clumsy so far. Let's not take away the fact that they've played big matches. So what do you think about the features, Fulham versus Leeds City?
Well, they Fulham they
Yes.
need to win the match
Yes.
because they've lost to Chelsea, they drew to Manchester United, and I
Yes.
think their first game, I think they did win or
So far, they won 0, they drew 2, and they lost 1.
So and now they are playing a newly promoted team.
Yes.
So I think
Leeds
they are
City.
playing on their home soil.
Yes.
So they'll come out like fully out just to
Okay.
get that 3 points. So I think
And
that-
Blackman, what do you think?
The
Not
way-
to forget Leeds City, they've won 1, they drew 1, and they lost 1.
The way we talk about this Sutherland team that came from the championship and signed as much player as what they needed, bringing brilliant player in that has good experience. Leeds did not do that. So Fulham is a bigger team to Leeds United.
And not to forget, Leeds, they've added Calvert-Lewin of former Manchester City and also Longstaff.
And no matter the players they are adding now at this point, you signing more player that you need will work like an experienced player.
Yes.
The one Sutherland did. So I'll be going for Fulham. Fulham is going to win the match.
Okay, Fulham on the way away from that. Also, the big boys of EPL, Newcastle United versus Wolverhampton. I have nothing to say. Let's hear from Reto. What do you think?
it gives this kind of vibe, like the old style of EPL.
Yeah,
the
traditional play.
yes,
the
yes.
intensity, the
Physicality.
physicality.
Newcastle, I think.
Yes.
That was when Isak was there. Or what they are playing right now.
That is actually their DNA.
Hey, they've added new striker now.
Yes.
I think 2 striker.
Yeah, they've
Musa.
added
Musa,
Musa from
Musa,
Brentford
yeah.
and Nick Watsmed from I think Wolfsburg also.
Yeah. So I think they should, and they've lost I think 1 or 2 matches so far.
Newcastle so far they drew 2, they won 0 and they lost 1.
Yeah, so they come out like fully out just to get that 3 points away from the match.
And what do you think? And not to forget with the inclusion of Tolu Arokodare, the Nigerian striker, to Wolverhampton, do you think we'll stand a chance against Newcastle this weekend?
I will not be saying Wolf is standing a chance against Newcastle because Newcastle they are playing proper football.
Yes.
And these are a new striker from Nigeria. This Tolu.
Yes.
They will introduce him to the game. I'm not sure if he's going to start the match anyway.
Right?
He might not be starting the match.
That is
Do you get
possible.
it?
But I think if he might have a chance to start because if you check his performance from the last match he played, coming off the bench for Nigeria,
Yes.
I think the guy should be starting their game. Although he's a new guy, he might not adapt with the
You know,
system
this
at all.
our Premier League tradition that a new player will be introduced to the game later. But then if Newcastle this Wisa is going to start the match because Gordon has red card in the
Yes.
last match, I think Newcastle is going to win.
Well, away from Tolu Arokoda is a player to watch out for, and also West Ham United versus Spurs, the first London derby of the season, right? Now, what do you think about the match? Quick one, Rito.
So I think Spurs lost their match. It's a narrowly loss
Yes.
to Bournemouth.
To Bournemouth, their last match,
Bournemouth
yes,
1-0. So I think I'm backing Spurs. Cause
and they are on form.
yeah, and they have good form. You understand?
And also away from that, let's also talk about West Ham United versus Tottenham Hotspur. West Ham United versus Tottenham Hotspur with the inclusion of Xavi Simons and also the form of Richarlison. What do you think? And not to forget, they sold what's it called? The Kudus, the Ghanaian international. He was sold from West Ham to City. On his return back to the city of London, what do you think is going to happen?
There is nothing special that will happen in the match. We all know West Ham are struggling because with the kind of player they actually
Yes.
showed this summer, and they didn't get some
They lost their
expense
rhythm. Yeah.
for the players. So
Yes.
and Tottenham, they are in a good form. They won against
Man City, yes.
and so
In a very convincing
in fact,
victory.
The match they lost against Bournemouth was actually a slim chance.
Wow.
So I think they should be able to get what they want in that game.
Yes. And what about you, Black Man? What do you think about the game? West Ham versus Spurs.
Spurs has been they have been playing proper ball. It's like this combination of this Richarlison and Johnson, and with this Kudus, the way he moves, Kudus move with the ball very well, as if
And
he's
in
playing-
space, and
yes, and in
too.
space.
Yes.
So they are going to win the match.
And kudos to the new coach also. Yeah, the turnover is a very, very good one. And also to the next match, Brentford versus Chelsea FC. A lot of things that happened in Chelsea transfer window with the inclusion of Estavio and the inclusion of Alexander Garnacho in the last day deadline. So what do you think about the match? Brentford versus West Ham.
It won't be an easy match for Chelsea, to be sincere.
Against West Ham. Against Brentford. Wow.
Because they are playing away from home.
Yes.
So, and compared to last season, they actually suffer from some points when they are playing away from home.
Wow.
If I'm actually right.
Yes.
Although the first match they played this season was with Crystal Palace, which they drew,
Yes.
and they won West Ham.
In a convincing victory.
A convincing, but
Yes.
it was actually, West Ham was struggling. They are a struggling team, which I believe they can
Probably Chelsea took advantage
they
of
have
that.
won the match conveniently. But this match, Westford have already sold their key.
Yeah, they sold Mbemo, they sold Wisa.
So,
Yes.
but still, I think it should be a tough game for them because due to the coming back from the international break,
Yes.
for their key player like Caicedo,
For João Pedro,
Neto,
they are signing
Kopama,
Pedro
yeah,
Neto, even
Kopama
Kopama
is
is absent. Yes.
the absence of Kopama. So I think
Well, and also Blackman, what do you think with the inclusion of Alejandro Garnacho from Manchester United? I think that is also another opportunity for Chelsea to step up their game where they are missing it. And not to forget Brentford, they've also included Reece Nelson. Do you think they stand a chance against Chelsea?
Brentford.
Yes.
Brentford did not stand a chance against Chelsea.
Wow.
I believe the world champion is going to win them comfortably.
The world champion.
But the only issue I'm having is this our player we signed for. I don't know where we signed him for. Gint that is playing in this.
I think
This
he's signed
Madrid-
for
Madrid
Dortmund.
Dortmund. He's not playing so well. If Garnacho can be introduced very fast and he leave this Mayu play that they are playing, this rubbish they are playing in Mayu, and come to Chelsea to play better football, I think it will be a very nice game for Chelsea.
Well, let's say with the experience of Alexander Garnacho, hopefully he's going to be able to turn things around for Chelsea or make them better. And now on Sunday, the first match we'll be having on Sunday will be Burnley against the league leader Liverpool. Quick one, what do you think about Liverpool and Burnley? Burnley at home, Liverpool away, with the inclusion of Alexander Isak.
It's a no-brainer not to support or not to back Liverpool in this game.
Yes.
They are playing against a newly promoted club.
Burnley.
So I think it will be a convincing win for Liverpool. And with the addition of Isaac, so it will be a convincing win for Liverpool.
A convincing win for Liverpool. And Blackman, and also I don't want you to forget Burnley, they've included Kyle Walker and Wesley Igochukwu, the former player of Chelsea. Do you think they start the Chelsea probably, to just struggle things to get a point out of Liverpool, the league leader?
I won't be saying anything about Kawaka because Master has just already bet they can use him. He's now an old player.
Yeah, he's
an
player.
old cargo. So Liverpool should be winning if they want to win.
But once the soldier is on the soldier.
But hold on. If you are talking about Otago, although you can never take experience away from a player.
That's
actually.
Yes.
You can never take experience away.
And there's no experience you want to take from a player like is like the play Kai Walker is playing that I've seen in the style of game is the pace he had. And now they are now like his pace is not working anymore.
Wow.
It's not working anymore.
Well, just as you mentioned, no chance for Burnley at all, Liverpool all the way. Thank you for joining us. See you next week. Bye.